All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back. We're actually on a walk today because it's gorgeous outside. Still windy, still cold, but it's not raining. Feels like it's been raining for like ever, at least the last couple of weeks. But April showers, May flowers, we'll take it. Today I had a thought last week, and I was gonna make a video about it, but I just never ended up getting there. But I jotted it down, and basically the thought was that we tend to overcomplicate things. And I really got this feeling or this vibe when I ended up changing my own oil for the first time. So I've never done it before. I need an oil change, and I was like, I'm gonna get all the stuff, and I'll watch YouTube videos on it, and it looked really pretty easy. You know, I'm not an idiot. And I was like, all right, I can figure this out. So I'll throw some clips in here as I'm talking as well. I tried to vlog the whole thing, but I got nervous I was gonna mess it up, and I was following steps, so just got a couple of clips. But yeah, just how we overcomplicate so many things. And for me, it was always, I gotta go somewhere, I gotta get this done. I'm just not that person that can do it. And it wasn't that hard. It was, putting the car up, drain the oil, change the filter, put it all back in, make sure you kind of don't mess that up. And I think that's a lot of things in life that we overcomplicate. And even for me, I want to start YouTube for years, and I just overcomplicated. I didn't have, a studio. I didn't have the right camera. I didn't have all this stuff. But really, this is okay. This is just how I'm starting. Eventually, I'd like to make more creative videos. I've mentioned that in other videos and stuff, but just how we overcomplicate things. And it doesn't need to be. It really doesn't need to be. There's so many things that we think we can't do because, maybe I'm not smart enough, or I'm not, that hands-on mechanic guy, or that's just not who I am. And the thing is, you can change and be whatever you want to be and learn what you want to be. And I think that's the big realization I had the last little bit is just don't overcomplicate it. I'm also redoing a bookshelf, and maybe I'll show you guys that later on, but same deal. I'm not handy, but I'm learning. And it's a lot of things in our head it's like we just overhype it up, but it's really not that bad. It's simple. We're going to go do this, and away you go. And that's been my big takeaway the last little bit is if you break things down into smaller steps, or if you get educated or get trained on it or watch some videos, things aren't as complicated as they need to be. And I think we've kind of lost that sense of doing things for ourselves. A lot of things break, we just replace them. A lot of things, there's an issue, we bring it somewhere. And I'm not saying, sometimes that is warranted. And I'm not going to be out here changing, doing crazy things in my car and changing parts and stuff like that. But on a whole, another example is my trunk has had a leak in it for the last little bit, and I just haven't wanted to deal with it. I'm like, oh, whatever. And then again, I don't know if it's the medication, or I don't know if it's just my new mindset, but I was like, all right, let's take a look. So, did some research, asked some people at work who have the same car, they had the same issues, and I'll put clips in those as well. But it looked like it was the seal on the top of my rear window. I went and just got a little silicone, put it in there, and away we go. And that should fix it. I do have it drying right now. Like I said, it's been really crappy out, so haven't been able to. But it was probably a 5-minute job altogether, and I'd hyped it up and overcomplicated it in my head so much that I just hadn't done it. And at the end of the day, I finished it, and I was like, why didn't I do this sooner? It wasn't that hard. So my message here basically is just stop overcomplicating things. Stop making things harder than they need to be. Maybe that's the key to life. Life isn't that hard. Maybe that's the key to it. Maybe that's why certain people are so happy. They just don't overcomplicate things. So that's just my Monday walk thought. And I appreciate you guys for coming along with me. I'm glad we can finally go out and do a walk. I forgot my tripod at home, so that's why I've just been carrying this with my hand. I love this Nano though, it's so small. But yeah, if there's something you're overcomplicating or something you want to, kind of strip it down to the bare basics, comment below what you're kind of doing that with. And anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.